Super Random Japan. Nani?
While I wanted to have an update sooner, I also wanted to wait for accurate information. Japanese news stories were a bit slow on this one, oddly. However, today, January 10th, which comes even sooner in Japan, was to be Johnny Somali's sentencing day. I'm sad to say that my last update about Johnny Somali's trial held true. For those out of the loop, kick nuisance streamer and YouTuber Johnny Somali was arrested earlier this year for his antics of constantly annoying Japanese citizens and businesses. While it seemed like he was finally going to get what's coming to him upon being arrested in September, it turns out that he was only charged for the disturbance of a restaurant's business and only charged with a 200,000 yen fine, which is roughly $1,400 in US currency. Although that was the request from the prosecutor, there was still a chance that the judge could pass a harsher sentence. However, as I assumed, that didn't happen. They probably felt Johnny might have been scared straight. After all, he did have to spend almost 4 months in jail, in addition to the fine. Johnny swore to the judge he'd never make another video again, but obviously that's not going to be true. He may not make a video in Japan, but knowing his ego, he still might. However, he's sure to start up again very soon, even if it's not in Japan. Knowing how Kick's CEO was happy to see Suspendus released from jail in Nepal after trying to get an underage girl to marry him, Kick is surely going to welcome Johnny back with open arms and pocketbooks. So again, Johnny's $1,400 fine is less than a slap on the wrist, as he probably made far more than that streaming his nuisance videos in the first place. Plus now, he's even more infamous. Even more ridiculous, however, is that he might not even need to pay the fine. I haven't confirmed, but I believe he is rewarded 5,000 yen per day for his pretrial detention. However, that may only apply for people found innocent. The point is, it's still a slap on the wrist, however you look at it. Johnny's sidekick Gino already stated that they'll be in Thailand soon after Johnny gets out. At least that's the plan for now.
Actually, if y'all don't know, Tehran is actually there. Spidey's in Thailand right now. When Johnny gets out of jail, I'm going to get Johnny to go back to Thailand as well. And then I'm going to go back to Thailand as well. So all three of us are going to be in Thailand. So y'all know what that means. Y'all already know what that means. Me, Spidey, and Johnny in Thailand, bro. Y'all already know what the fuck that means, bro. So stop sitting here and acting like it's going to be nonsense. It's not going to be fucking nonsense.
As that's where Suspendus resides, together with his super loving wife. I wouldn't be surprised if Thailand becomes nuisance streamer haven, since Japan clearly no longer wants that title. Some people may be wondering about Johnny's visa status and if he'll be arrested again, since jail has forced him to overstay any visa in Japan. Well, I'm sorry to say that it's not that serious of an offense. They'll likely warn him and ask him to leave rather than deport him. They would deport him if he didn't leave, of course, but worst off, he'd pay a fine and be denied access for a year. However, knowing him, he'll probably hightail it out of there anyway so that he can start streaming again ASAP. We shall see. Or perhaps he'll take a little time off to let his butthole rest from his time in Japanese jail. If Johnny leaves Japan, my updates on him will stop, unless he returns. That may prove difficult, and unlikely though, since he has a strike against him, having been charged with a crime. Visas will be difficult to get now, and even a 90-day trip is unsafe as police are going to be all over him. For now, I'm looking forward to putting this to rest. Let Thailand or wherever figure out what to do with him. In the meantime, if you want news, reviews, and updates on super random Japanese topics, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Ja ne.